I'm going to take you to Elizabeth Quay today and show you a couple of cafes, some with bike parking and some without. So there's our first one, which I've been to once, had the coffee. Don't think I'd go back. It's very family friendly. It's got a playground next to it. It's a good spot for that kind of stuff. And it's got bike parking just across the path from it. So that one's all good as far as bike parking goes. We're going to go a little bit further around the route. This is a place I want to try, but I've always just gone straight past it. And then we're going to end up down near the Causeway at another tourist trap. So here we are riding towards the Elizabeth Quay development. Boy, this place has come along in the last couple of years. Lots of development, and it's a nice place to go. It's got this wonderful curving, arty bridge that gets you across it. It's all nicely paved. It's beautifully landscaped. It's got lots of stuff here. And it kind of blows my mind what it's become. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Over on the left, heaps and heaps of bike parking, and that kind of bike parking, that number of hoops, is all the way around the buildings here in the main. You can pretty much go almost anywhere apart from this cafe right here where I'm about to show you and find convenient bike parking. I didn't even know this cafe was here until I went past and had a close look. I think it's a tourist trap for people that are getting on the ferries going somewhere. I'm not going there. So I don't care about the bike parking. But let's just go around the corner and have a look at this next place. Notice the paving they've used around here to slow drivers down. No one drives more than about 10 kilometers an hour because it's really rough cobblestones. Right, here we are at the next place. Could have parked the bike there, but instead I parked it here. And I've ridden past this place, goodness knows how many times, always seen people out the front, thought about dropping in, but it's kind of actually too close to where I am to think about stopping there. So I just pulled in there and took some footage and kept on going. Now we're going to ride down to the Causeway, and I just wanted to showcase this nice little ride here along the Swan River foreshore. It's a narrow track. It's old. It does get crowded with pedestrians and all that kind of stuff, but geez, it's such a nice ride. It really is. It's just delightful. Even if, on a weekend, it's just mayhem. And you'll often see fast cyclists out on the road. Now, before I show you these cafes, I want to show you this car park, because this is kind of typical of lots and lots of places in Perth where land is cheap and plentiful, and they just have these massive car parks. So when I'm showing you bike parking, you go, wow, they've got lots of bike parking. They've also got lots of car parking mainly. So here we go. There's our bike parking spots where I plonk the bike, and here's some more bike parking, and there's just bike parking everywhere around here. And that's another cafe over there, which has gone broke, thank goodness, because it was awful. More bike parking, and if I went around this whole area, I would show you bike parking, bike parking, bike parking. So again, just trying to get across this idea that this is something that we can have in Sydney. Bike parking should just be a fact of life at every destination we want to go to. And I'm highlighting cafes, but I could have done libraries or schools or shopping centres or hairdressers or nail salons or accountants or whatever. There should just be bike parking.